The U.S. Congress recently added $310 billion to its Paycheck Protection Program, or PPP. It's meant to offer relief for small businesses amid the COVID-19 outbreak.
The bill is passed.
The first round of small business stimulus in the amount of $349 billion ran out of money in less than 2 weeks.
I personally don't know any other small business owners who has received funding from PPP in D.C.
Much of the money reportedly ended up going to large firms, including hedge funds and publicly traded companies. They included the owner of Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, traded on the NASDAQ. It got $20 million. Potbelly, a chain of sandwich shops, and burger giant Shake Shack each got $10 million, as did salad chain Sweetgreen. Part of the problem is the money was doled out on a first-come, first-served basis, not based on need.
A company that's doing tens of millions or hundreds of millions a year in revenue is going to be first in line with a big bank when it comes time to apply for one of these things. And if you're a little guy, chances are you're going to the back of the line.
4 banks, including JP Chase and Wells Fargo, are being sued by small businesses for allegedly prioritizing applications from big companies because they generate higher fees.
That's what they do. They loan money, and they're supposed to do it according to not only criteria, but according to what we think is right. But if somebody got something that we think is inappropriate, we'll get it back.
The Small Business Administration recently issued an advisory saying if a company cannot prove it was truly eligible for a loan, the money should be returned by May 7th. After considerable criticism, Shake Shack, the company that owns Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, Sweetgreen, and Potbelly all announced they would be returning the $50 million in loans they got from the government. And the Treasury announced hedge funds and private equity do not qualify for the loans. Karina Huber, CGTN, New York.